Last Saturday, my daughter and I went to London, to the Tower of London, to go to see the display of ceramic poppies. They totally surround the whole tower in the moat. All in all, there was 888,246 poppies, and each one represents a life lost in the First World War. The display was titled Blood, Swept Lands and Seas of Red, and was the idea of a ceramic artist and a stage set designer. It's due to be removed next week after our Remembrance Day celebrations on the 11th of November. The idea was put together because this year is the 100-year anniversary from the beginning of the First World War. It was really incredibly moving to see them all, and I've never seen so many thousands of people in London all in the same place at the same time. It was absolutely crazy. And this has been going on for months because everybody wants to try to see them because they're so incredible. It's really fantastic. While we were there, we had tickets to go and have a look around inside the Tower of London. This is a model of the grounds. That's the White Tower in the centre, and this is the actual White Tower. William the Conqueror started the original build in the 1080s, and then successive monarchs have added to it over the centuries since then. Ravens run freely on the green, and it's said that if the ravens disappear, then the tower will fall. Wild animals like lions and elephants and tigers were kept at the tower since the time of King John, and this was some of their cages. A polar bear was kept by King Henry III, and apparently it was chained to a long leash and allowed to swim in the Thames and catch fish. During our visit, they had some reenactments of First World War recruitment of soldiers, which was quite interesting. They had people singing old songs from the war days. This guy was playing the piano, and they were marching about, shouting and pretending to recruit people, which was quite amusing and passed the time while we were queuing up to see things like the crown jewels. There was guns of various shapes and sizes, soldiers guarding the crown jewels, and my daughter tried to pick up a passing beefeater. We had to queue for a while to get in to see the crown jewels, which we weren't allowed to photograph, but here's a picture of the Queen's crown that she wore at the coronation. There are some other crowns in various other parts of the building that you can have a look at and photograph. In the White Tower there's various bits of armour from different kings and different periods of history to look at. Lots of swords and spears and other weapons of mass pain and destruction, and it's really an interesting section if you're interested in that sort of thing. There was a reproduction of King Edward III's bedchamber and his throne to have a look at. There was numerous spiral winding staircases to wear your legs out, and dark corridors to explore. I'm sure they didn't have radiators back in medieval times. By mid-afternoon we were so cold we thought it was time to go and have a bit of silliness in the gift shop. Seems like a nice boy. This involved trying on every single hat in the shop and messing about with the costumes, while absolutely killing ourselves with laughter, much to the amusement of other people who were shopping and the staff. Okay, back to the serious stuff. This is called the Queen's House and was built around 1540. Just opposite, at the other end of the green, is a memorial which is said to be situated at the site where many people had their heads chopped off, including Anne Boleyn. You can also visit the room where Sir Walter Raleigh was said to have been imprisoned, with replica furniture and layout similar to how it would have been while he was there. Just outside the Tower of London is Tower Bridge, which is a very iconic symbol of London and one that most people think of when they think of London. Here it is lit up in the evening. It really is a very spectacular sight. And here's the Shard, which is Western Europe's tallest building, and the cheese grater and the gherkin. Well, I hope you enjoyed accompanying us and all the other thousands of people that came to see the poppies and your mini tour of the Tower of London. Bye for now.